With a wave of the hands, high school band directors are used to being in control. But this school year, a band director in New Hope was left to deal with something completely beyond his control. And in this case, it was his band that stepped up to help lead him through the struggle.
And go now.
Like songs, school years have beginnings. But no one can predict in the fall the stanzas that will follow.
A beloved band director and his wife were killed in a car crash on Friday.
Richard Hahn directed the Forest Lake High School Band for 29 years, during which he inspired
1 and 2.
his son.
Ready and go. And one of my earliest memories of my father is being on his shoulders while he walked through his marching band.
Marcus Hahn and the Cooper High School Band had the day off school last fall as his parents drove to a funeral, entered this intersection, and were hit by a dump truck.
They were his best friends.
Jennifer Hahn is Marcus's wife.
Well, my dad never missed a concert.
During college in Minnesota and Nevada,
They always showed up.
Marcus's mom, Jeanette, had been a middle school choir director.
When I had my first job at Triton High School in southern Minnesota, my parents drove the hour and a half and the hour and a half back for every concert.
He called his dad every day on the way home from work to talk about what they were playing, ways to inspire the kids.
It was a couple weeks into our season.
Vandy's Gabe Cummings, DJ Cannon,
Instant tears, honestly.
and Kendall Karskadden,
Yeah.
new son and father, were close.
He would talk about him in band a lot.
Every day.
The best relationship, father and son relationship I've ever seen. Just father and mother, just by far.
So they got busy.
We wore gold ribbons in honor of his parents because they love the U. The football players even, they were wearing gold stickers on their helmets.
They showed up to the wake. I remember looking over there and seeing just a line of my students starting to walk through the door.
There were some tears that were shed from
A
everyone.
lot of tears by everybody.
He was shocked.
But Jennifer's husband was also reminded.
Yeah.
Band is family.
Forest Lake High School going through the Tournament of Roses in '87.
Dad
He's right down here.
and son.
I traveled with them to the '92 tournament. I was 6 years old. He made a bed for me in the aisle of the bus. He's my grandfather.
Marcus's grandpa,
This is a plaque
a band director too.
off of his office. I'm the third Mr. Hahn.
And now a fourth generation. 3-year-old Shelby is also showing interest. She learned this from her grandma, Jeanette.
She was so close to them.
I would love for her to develop the same musical appreciation that my parents instilled in me.
Appreciation for music
This is our spring concert.
and family,
Seniors, all of you should have a boutonniere.
and somehow, even this school year.
I told Dad in September that I just got a great group of 3 bands. And I really mean it.
And now, their final full band appearance, with Shelby keeping beat where her grandparents should have also been sitting.
I definitely believe they're smiling down.
Smiling down and appreciating the finale. The same Battle Hymn of the Republic that ended every school concert directed by Marcus's dad, conducted with his dad's baton. Like songs, school years also have endings. Unless
You've done good.
they touch our hearts.
Stella, you've done such a good job this year.
When that happens, songs and school years stay with us
I was so nervous.
I know!
for life.
Part of it, that's part of it. You did so well.
Boyd Hooper, Carol Evan News,
Oh, nice job.
New Hope.
Yeah.
Marcus and his sister Lori have established a scholarship fund to honor their parents. Richard and Jeanette Hahn scholarships will help students pursuing music degrees at the University of Minnesota. You can find a link to their fundraiser at carol11.com. How blessed are we to have teachers like that in this state?
I know, it's really hard. Well, I'm supposed to do this, Boyd. My goodness, no, I was in band, and we had an amazing band teacher, Mr. Zeron, and our little teeny Prescott high school went to all of these amazing events, Vikings games, halftime shows, St. Paul Winter Carnival.
It's a big impact. They make
rodeos in
such
the
big
West, and then
impacts.
he passed away from cancer, and I remember it's like a huge thing.
Yeah.
Bands are like family, so thank you for that wonderful family.
Yeah,
and
beautiful
those kids.
story.